Greetings, friends. Jason here for AxodysFC. It is Saturday, just over noon, or just past noon my time. Another preseason game this morning, taking on QPR at their place, and ended up being a good 2-0 victory with a few improved performances from some people, and more good showings from the youth. Starting lineup wise, pretty similar to Hearts, other than Timo Werner starting at the left wing, and then Bergvall starting from in the Madison spot, that left-sided number 8 essentially. I would say in that first, he ended up going off injured, but I was very impressed with his performance in that first 24 minutes or whatever. He was very active. He was doing good stuff, very involved in the build-up play, pretty much everywhere on the field at times. And I really liked what I saw from him there. And I, definitely, promising what he gives us as a potential, Madison backup, say, or anyway, good to see that he can play that role and do some good stuff there. Timo Werner was fine. He and Johnson, kind of disappointing overall compared to the last one. Sonny also kind of disappointing. Porro kind of disappointing. Archie Gray, impressive again, playing at center back. He was fine, and for a spot that he'd never played before prior to this week. Skip was fine in that center back position as well. But as far as the Basuma, much better, actually, I would say, to me. He had an awesome goal where he started outside the box, kind of 1-2'd with Kulusevski, who was positioned a little further inside the box, and then he just weaved around and got nice and close to the goal and slotted it by the keeper on the left. Kulusevski, when he came in for Bergvall, overall, very impressive, I thought. And he actually had right at the end of the half, had an amazing vertical pass to streaking Werner. And it was, I believe, I forget the name of the player that, did it first, and so they call that kind of pass his name. But anyway, he kicked it off the side of the offside of his boot when he kicked it, and it was just like perfectly curved into Werner's path, and Werner really should have done better, but the keeper made a good play on it and blocked it, and then it was halftime essentially. Wholesale changes in the second half, but although Kulusevski stayed on again. Let's see, more good play from Jed Spence. Manor Solomon came on for Werner, didn't impress again. I really feel like he is, playing like someone who hasn't played in about a year and coming back from injury, and that's at this point not good enough. There's a lot of competition at that spot, so I'm curious to see what happens with him. But elsewhere, Mikey Moore continues to impress, and Will Lancashire Came in, had one good, pretty, a tough shot to put away, but had a chance. He definitely didn't link up as well with Madison as he did with, some of our other creative players in his last go around. Let's see. Beyond that, he got subbed out pretty quickly, or after maybe 10 to 15. Valiz came in again. Valiz underwhelmed, and then Scarlett got some of the last minutes, and he, to his credit, put away a great pass from Mikey Moore, kind of to the back post in that crashing the box for the tap in sort of scenario. And anyway, yeah, no question, Mikey Moore impressed. Sar, actually, I forgot, Sar started as well, and he looked pretty decent at times, working well with Basuma and Bergvall. And so anyway, beyond that, Jed Spence definitely really good. Didn't score or have an assist, but was showing some things for sure to me. And so I'm hopeful he's going to go on the Asia trip and get more time for Ange to make a decision on if he's somebody that we can use. Let's see, anything else? The young goalkeepers, Austin and actually late Luca Gunter. He did a good job of catching some balls, because definitely QPR was threatening more, especially late, before we got that last goal. They were very close, and I think they kicked it off the post at one point. Anyway, Gunter did a really good job of getting it out quickly and to our players' feet with some throws, and that was actually pretty impressive. So good to see some quality from our younger keepers, and maybe there's some potential for them to definitely get ahead of Fraser Forster. Beyond that, I think that's mostly what I've got. Transfer rumor wise, there's still a lot of buzz about Ramsey from Villa in exchange for Lo Celso and £20 million. Haven't seen an actual confirm, but it seems like solid deal is very much close to happening based on what we're hearing. So very curious if we're going to hear within a day or two that it's complete or not. Beyond that, good day, good outing. And they won't play again until they head out on the trip. So I guess it's just going to be transfer news and rumors for the next week or so until they get their first game out on the road. But as always, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe or comment if you enjoy these. And remember, to dare is to do.